Hey guys, so I took the leap of faith and changed the Priv, which is what I was using up till now, and this is my S7, which I use as my second phone. What I found was the Priv was extremely slow. I found a lot of RAM issues, even though people said that Android is optimized for apps and things like that. I found that the Priv was very clunky, and overall I was very disappointed in the phone. I felt like when I first got it, the whole mechanism of sliding and this and that was cool, but it just became such an annoyance to keep opening it up, and I ended up starting to use just the screen keyboard instead. And when I saw the Keyone, I was interested because it looked like it was back to the usual Blackberry, and what I found was it was the TCL version. The global version was a 3GB RAM with 32 gigs of internal, and an older version of the Snapdragon. And when I saw it, I was like, this is probably not going to be the one for me. I might end up buying the Note 8 because I use this as a work phone. But suddenly, I think I waited a bit actually, because the Dubai market was completely sold out, and I think because of the screen issues they were having. So suddenly, I think I saw advertised Blackberry Keyone manufactured in India, which is the one I got, the limited edition black. So what I did was I got a friend of mine in India to buy it for me, because in Amazon India, which is where it's listed, you can only buy it there and it's shipped to an Indian address. So I got that imported into Dubai, and this is the one I got. And the reason I ended up getting this is because this version has, as you can see on the spec sheet over here, 4 gigs RAM, 64 internal, and 8 gigabytes front camera, and 12 megabytes of the back camera, and it's got dual SIM. And the TCL version has 3 gigs of RAM and 32 internal. So this was quite a bump up, in my opinion, considering the RAM upgrade, which was very important for me, considering I have like 20 apps running at one time, as this is my work phone. And there was hardly much of a difference in the price. So I thought this is definitely the one that I should go for. I mean, it was a bit of a mission to go and buy it and import it, but overall, as a phone, I feel like this is definitely the better choice. And also, on top of having it as a limited edition black, the phone is also blacked out, and I think it definitely looks a lot more classier. Let me just open this up. I've already opened it. I'll just show you how you kind of get it packaged. That's the phone itself. Very, very clean, very sleek. I'll just open that up, put that to the side. And this is the kind of what you get as the pamphlets and information stuff, which is there. Blackberry Keyone. I guess this is the same for all of them. And in the box you have the USB Type-C cable over here. You have the earphones, which are just standard earphones, nothing special. I mean, they look nice, but most of the time I find they're very normal. And the charging cable, and I believe this is just the standard travel charger, so it's not the upgraded fast charger, which I'll have to end up buying, I guess. And these are the phones itself, as you can see. Comparing the Blackberry Keyone to what I was using for the past, I guess, year or so, this is the Priv itself. In terms of dimensions, the Keyone is slightly thicker, but however, I feel like the Priv is a more robust phone, and as you can see, you've got a very nice kind of ribbed rubberish type of material on the back. On the Priv, it was more of a plasticky type of carbon fiber thing, and I don't know, I just felt like the phone that you hold here is a lot more comfortable to hold because of the rounded edges, while the sharp edges were a bit uncomfortable on the Priv itself. And the mechanism for the keyboard became very useless after a while, opening and closing, you know, things like that. It just, I mean, in the beginning it was interesting because of the idea, it was something new, but you just end up going back to using just the screen because of convenience. And now the fact that this is back to the old Blackberry boldish type of feel, you definitely feel like you've got a more of a Blackberry phone rather than some type of gimmick type of situation here. And regarding the Blackberry here that we have, let's just open it up. As you can see, its fingerprint scanner is right there on the actual backspace, which means, sorry, the space bar, and it's very, very quick. I mean, like, I just started and boom, straight away. Very, very cool. And you've got the double tap here. And the speed is very good. I mean, like, I find like on the Priv, the RAM issues were horrible, and I was using around 80% of my RAM at any one time, and just felt like everything was slow. Google Maps was slow, music was slow, and it's, you know, you do multiple restarts and it's just, you're not getting a great package in the phone itself. And I believe the Snapdragon version that was there at the time on the Priv was just really, really badly optimized, and the battery was terrible. And with the Keyone, the battery life is very, very good. I'm almost getting 2 days worth of heavy use on the phone, and the charging is very quick. You have options of quick charge and things like that, and just everything here is very quick. And even starting the phone up itself is like a quarter of the time compared to the Priv. If like there's a random restart on the Priv, for example, it'll take you like 2 minutes just to start it back up, and it's just, you know, it just started to give you it starts to give you headaches and things like that. I mean, the Priv is a very nice looking phone, but I find that the limited edition black, which is over here, let me just close this, it's very, very nice. It's blacked out everywhere on the top, and as you can see on the side as well. The normal global version by TCL is silvered out, and that still looks nice, but I find that this blacked out version is more, more classy and elegant in a way. And the buttons are here are very, very nice. They kind of match the whole phone. And I mean, I definitely recommend this phone. If anyone's going to decide to get the Keyone, I suggest you go for the limited edition black version from India. I'm not sure when the global one would give you the upgrade, but it's not very difficult. If you find anyone you know there, just order online on Amazon India, and tell them to send it to you across to wherever you want. I'm sure a lot of people in the US and the UK would rather have this. I mean, I've seen people already complaining on the forums, like, why didn't we get this one first and this and that, but this is just my initial kind of preview of the phone, and if there's any questions, let me know, and I'll give you an update in the next coming weeks. Thanks.